Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the final exam week. Of course, the final exam is not going to be due until the 31st. So the 31st by end of day, that gives us a little bit of time to wrap up the course because the course technically ends on the 2nd. So your final exam is going to be due on the 31st, which is a week from, as I'm recording this, tomorrow by end of day. More information, of course, will be located in the below this video in the check-in area. So I wanted to point out how to get to the final exam, and it might look a little bit different. I'll put the due date, of course, below the folder here, but when you click on week 15, final exam week, you're going to run into a couple of things. Of course, the final exam is going to require a lockdown browser. So here's your lockdown browser instructions. If you have trouble with that, don't hesitate to reach out. Please don't wait till the last minute, though, to start your exam and then reach out because you're having trouble. Make sure you start a few days before and make sure you have lockdown browser ready to go. All right, and then you have your final exam. So when you click on that, of course, as long as you're in lockdown browser, you're going to be able to start. You're going to have a password. The password is located below this video, right above the key terms. Another point out, I just mentioned it, but I told you guys that I would list some key terms for you to study. So I'm going to list that in this announcement page to make sure that you're ready to go for this final exam. Now, some of the questions can be a little tricky, which is okay because we've really worked hard. We went through all the material. We've read the textbook. You've taken last week to prepare, so you're ready to go. As you start the final exam, a few notes. It's 2 hours long. Once you open it, you can't close it again. So once you open it, you got to finish it. So from start to finish, you have to make sure you're seated and ready to go. And there's some essay questions, which are really important. You got to be 2 to 3 paragraphs long. There's true or false questions, and there's a few short answer questions. Majority of the questions are going to be, of course, multiple choice. But those essay questions will mean a lot, so make sure you take your time and get those done in an appropriate manner. Take time to study the terms as they're listed, and make sure that if you have any questions, you reach out because this is a big deal. It's a large part of your grade, and I want to make sure you do well. Again, final exam is going to be due on the 31st, so be sure if you need to study a little bit more, you take a few days to study and then jump into it so we can get those grades posted. And then by the end of the course, your PPS grades will be put in, all that kind of good stuff, and we'll line up to make sure your grades are correct on the end of passing. So if you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. Final exam week, really exciting. Looking forward to some great grades. Thanks so much.